GMA cover story, a new study that finds at least 2.5 hours of exercise a week is linked to lower risk of depression and anxiety among college students. Our chief medical correspondent, Dr. Narula, is here to break it down. And this gets into what kind of exercise matters.
Exactly. Well, it talks about exercise in general and how it plays into your mental health. And so this was a study of a little bit over 50,000 college or higher education students, full-time students in Norway. They asked them how often they exercise, the intensity, the duration, and how many hours per week. And then 1 year later, they had them complete a questionnaire about major depressive episodes or anxiety. And not surprisingly, they found that lower exercise or activity correlated with an increased risk of depression and anxiety. How much, you might ask? Well, compared to women who exercised every single day, those who either rarely or didn't exercise were at 15% increased risk of depression and anxiety. And for men, it was about 33%. When they looked at those who didn't complete the recommended 150 minutes per week, they were around 10 to 17% at increased risk of depression and anxiety. And then when they looked at the amount you had to exercise per week to reach good benefits, it was really up to 10 hours. After 10 hours, they didn't see much benefit, but you know, and for women, it was actually a little bit lower. It was 5 to 6 hours. And what seemed to predict more for women depression and anxiety was actually lower intensity exercise, and for men, it was shorter exercise duration. So very interesting.
Better to be shorter in men.
In men, it was better to be longer duration, and in women, a little bit higher intensity in terms of reducing your risk.
Yeah. What are some of the reasons they think that exercise helps with anxiety and depression?
I mean, there's so many reasons, and we can kind of break them down into the social benefits. Obviously, when you exercise, you're around other people. We know that's good for your mental health. There are actually benefits in terms of your physical health. If you're improving your physical health and you feel better because you're able to exercise. Also, we know biologically, when you exercise, you release endorphins, you release myokines from your muscle, you lower cortisol and inflammation. All of that is helpful. And then there's the psychological component. As you know, as an athlete, it gives you a sense of mastery, control, confidence. And while you're playing or exercising, you're not ruminating about all the things that you might be thinking about during the day.
Very true.
So lots of different reasons.
That's a great idea.
So we should all get up off the couch right now.
Yeah. Push-ups, everybody. Let's go.
Thank you.